This has definitely been a crazy week around here. I'm gonna announce the winner of the LEGO Ideas Women of NASA, and we're getting on an airplane on this week's episode of Weekly Toy Box.
Weekly Toy Box. Weekly Toy Box.
Members of the Buildiverse, welcome back to BooneBuilds for a new episode of Weekly Toy Box. If you are new, I would definitely like to welcome you to my channel. First, we're gonna get started by announcing this week's winner of the LEGO Ideas Women of NASA set. Congratulations to Michael P. from Leviton, New York. You are this week's winner. Please send me an email to boone@boonebuilds.com and I will get this sent out to you in the next week or so. First, I want to tell you a little bit about earlier this week, Charlie and I went to the mall. We were playing around there and we went into Ross Dress for Less, and I was really impressed with the toy aisle. It was pretty well organized and they had some interesting things. I came across the Joker from Vinyl Idols. This is based on the Cesar Romero Joker from Batman, the classic TV series. I think this thing is pretty cool. As well as this Jada Metals die-cast Ray stance from the Ghostbusters. I love Ghostbusters and Ray is definitely one of my favorites. I have listed both of these items on my eBay store, and that store is just one of the ways that I am able to support the content that I make here on BooneBuilds. So if you'd like to check that out, you can find a link in the description below. Now it's time for mail time.
Mail time. Mail time.
So the local LEGO convention in my town is coming up next month. It's called Bricks Cascade, and everything I'm opening on mail time today is sort of building up, helping me build up toward that convention. I'm building some things with friends, and I'm building some things by myself. This is a Bricklink order, probably one of the biggest Bricklink orders I have ever made, and you can see it's all basically one color. We've got, this is a big constructible Batman figure, and let's see, he comes out like this. And there he is. I'm gonna have to kind of figure out how to get him all situated. I think some of his pieces are on wrong, but anyway, that's Batman. This guy's cool. I'm not crazy about the way they did, he doesn't have a cape, he's got kind of these like wing things. I don't know how I feel about those. I might replace them with like a cape from a Darth Vader or something like that. Anyway, there's Batman. And then I have all of these black pieces. I just went to one seller that had the constructible Batman figure and bought all of these pieces. I built a UCS scale Speedwagon last year, and this year I am going to try to build a large scale Batwing. So I'm gonna try to use all of these pieces plus a bunch of used bulk brick that I have been collecting for a while, and hopefully be able to build a big Batwing. And then the last thing I have to open today, this came from Etsy. Man, look at how beautiful her handwriting is. This is kind of neat. I sort of want to save that. Anyhow, this is some patches that I had made from a seller on Etsy. And let's see. Oh man, how nice. What a nice little sort of presentation here. And what we've got here are a couple of different style of patches, and she made them in a bunch of different colors so that I could pick which color is best. And these are for a build that I'm doing with some friends of mine with this retro spaceman from one of the recent minifigure lines, and he has on his sleeve this sort of atomic looking logo that is represented here. And then these are some logos based on the classic space logo that I made, but using his colors and sort of a retro looking spaceship here. So I'm definitely thinking that like probably this one and this one look best to me. So she actually only charged me for one of each of these, and she sent me all of these color samples. So if my buddies want some of these, we'll be ordering the ones that look best to us and maybe putting them on shirts or hats for the convention. Now, speaking of Bricks Cascade, that is the local annual LEGO convention that is happening right here in Oregon, and it's coming up. We've got a lot of things that we're working on here, getting ready for that show. I'm really excited to attend, and I actually had the pleasure of being asked to create the commercial for that show, and I'd like to share it with you now. It's definitely going to feel like a commercial. I'm only sharing it with you because I'm just so excited, and I think it's a neat way to showcase some of the footage that I captured at the show last year. This is Bricks Cascade. Bricks Cascade is the premier LEGO fan event in the Pacific Northwest. Join us for the 7th annual Bricks Cascade at the Oregon Convention Center March 24th and 25th. There you can see over 300 exhibitors and their artistic and ingenious creations, all made from LEGO brick. You can also shop at local vendors, see demonstrations, and even play with LEGO yourself. Bring the whole family to Bricks Cascade, Portland's annual LEGO Fan Expo. Kids under 3 are free. Tickets are available at all Tickets West locations. For more information, visit www.brickscascade.com. I hope you enjoyed seeing some of those awesome LEGO creations just as much as I did, and I hope to see some of you at Bricks Cascade in just a few weeks. Now, I have to tell you what the next giveaway is, but I actually have to go catch a plane, so I'm gonna have to tell you about it on our way.
your continued safety and the safety of those around you, please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened and all carry-on stowed beneath the seat in front of you until we're at the gate.
Thank you so much.
Hi, thank you.
Hi. It's crazy out, huh? We just landed here in Sydney, Australia. I'm just kidding, we're not in Sydney, Australia, but this week's giveaway is the LEGO Architecture Sydney, Australia. You can enter to win by following the link in the description below. You can gain an entry by subscribing, by sharing, by going to the Facebook page. There's a couple other ways, but your entries only count if you start by clicking on the link in the description below. Thank you all so much for watching. Build on!